You probably think working out late at night isn't a big deal, right? Maybe you even feel proud of it. At least I'm doing something, you tell yourself. But let me ask you something that might sting a little. What if that late night workout is quietly destroying the progress you've been chasing for months? What if the very habit you think is helping you stay disciplined is actually the reason you wake up tired, unfocused, irritated, and wondering why your body isn't changing the way it should? Most people don't realize this, but your body is not a machine that just switches on and off whenever you decide. It's more like a rhythm, your own internal clock. And when you hit the gym at the wrong time, especially late at night, you're punching holes in that rhythm without noticing it. And the crazy part? You might feel like you're doing everything right. You warm up, you push hard, you sweat, you eat clean. But then you kill the benefits by training when your biology is begging you to slow down. Let me show you the biggest mistake people make with late night workouts. They think, it's fine. I'll finish fast, take a quick shower, and fall asleep. But you know that's not what happens. Your heart rate stays high, your nervous system stays wired, your brain is lit up like it's the middle of the day, and the moment you lie down, your body is still in fight mode, not sleep mode. It's like slamming the brakes on a car while still pressing the accelerator. You don't stop, you just burn out the engine. But here's where it gets interesting. Some people don't even connect the dots. They wake up groggy, hit snooze 5 times, drink way too much caffeine just to feel alive, lose focus at work, snap at people for no reason, and they think it's stress or bad luck. They never suspect that last night's workout is what stole the energy they're craving today. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine your sleep is a construction crew repairing your body every night. Muscles, hormones, memory, immune system, they're all getting rebuilt while you rest. Now picture you doing an intense workout at 11 p.m. That construction crew shows up, but half of them are missing. The ones who show up are tired, they work slow, they barely fix anything, and when morning comes, you expect to feel strong. But how could you? The repairs weren't done. And no, I'm not telling you to stop training. I'm telling you to stop training at a time when your body doesn't want to fight. It wants to recover. That's the part nobody talks about. We glorify the grind. We clap for people who work out at midnight. We act like it's some badge of honor. But discipline isn't about doing things at the hardest time. Discipline is doing them at the right time. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how your body feels different at night? Slower, heavier, maybe even a little lazy. That's not lack of motivation. That's your body releasing melatonin, cooling down your core temperature, preparing your muscles to relax. It's literally shifting into recovery mode. And when you force it into intense training at that moment, you're fighting your own biology and losing. I'm going to show you the right way to fix this habit. Not just don't work out late. You already know that part. I'm going to show you how your timing, your routine, your cool down, even the way you breathe can flip everything. But before we get there, I want you to think about one thing. How much better would your results be if your body and your workouts weren't fighting each other? How much faster would you build strength, lose fat, recover, and perform? If everything aligned instead of clashed? Because once you understand that, everything else becomes simple. And in the next section, I'm going to reveal the first correction people must make. The moment that separates exhausted night grinders from athletes who actually make progress. Tell me when to continue. Before I show you the right way to break the late night workout cycle, we need to expose something most people never admit out loud. You think the problem is the time you're training, but the truth is deeper. The real problem is the chain reaction that starts hours before you even step into your workout clothes. And this is where almost everybody gets trapped. Let me ask you something honest. How many times do you push your workout to the end of the day because you tell yourself, I'll do it later. I'll have more energy later. I'll be more free later. You keep delaying, negotiating, rescheduling. And suddenly it's 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. And now you're forcing yourself to train because you feel guilty if you don't. Sound familiar? That guilt-driven workout is already a problem in disguise. People think nighttime training hurts them because it's late, but a huge part of the damage comes from the mental state they walk into the workout with. You're stressed from the day, you've eaten irregular meals, you're mentally drained, you're scrolling your phone, you've had caffeine too late, your emotions are tight, and then you decide, okay, now I'm gonna go train like a beast. It's like trying to sprint with a backpack full of bricks. Here's what most people don't understand. Your body remembers your whole day. It doesn't suddenly reset when you walk into the gym. If your day has been chaotic, your late night workout becomes chaotic too. Your form suffers, your breathing gets shallow, your muscles stay tight, your posture collapses, and your joints take hits they were never designed for. This is why so many people wake up with soreness in the wrong places. They think they worked hard, but really, they worked sloppy. You ever feel that weird tension in your shoulders after a late workout? That heavy pressure in your lower back? That buzzing feeling in your chest when you're trying to sleep? That's not normal. That's your nervous system screaming, "You didn't warm me up properly. You didn't cool me down properly. You rushed everything." And here's the crazy part. You don't even notice how wrong your form becomes when you're tired. You think you're lifting the same way, but your mechanics are falling apart slowly and silently. Think about it like this. Imagine building a house when you're exhausted at the end of the day. Your hands shake, your measurements are off. You cut corners without noticing. Now picture doing push-ups, squats, deadlifts, or even cardio in that same state. Everything becomes a little crooked, a little unstable, a little dangerous, and those little mistakes pile up into injuries. But here comes the important part. The part most people never see coming. Your body actually gives you warnings hours before the workout happens. Warning signs that your timing is off. Warning signs that you're about to sabotage your sleep. Warning signs that your form will suffer. You felt them, but you brushed them off. That heavy drowsiness around 8 p.m., not laziness. That slight headache, not dehydration. That sudden craving for comfort food, not emotional eating. That need to stretch your back or neck, not random stiffness. All of those are signals that your biology is winding down. Your body is telling you, start relaxing, not revving up. And what do most people do? They ignore it, fight it, and try to overpower it with motivation videos, loud music, pre-workouts, and guilt. But here's the twist, and this is where the light bulb begins to flicker. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more discipline. What you actually need is realignment. You need to start anticipating your body instead of reacting to it. Your energy naturally peaks earlier in the day. Your hormone levels support better performance earlier. Your strength, coordination, and focus are sharper earlier. But you don't take advantage of any of that because you keep saving your workout for the end, when your entire system is already dipping. Now pay attention to this next part, because it's the bridge that leads to the right way. You don't fix late-night training by magically becoming a morning person overnight. You fix it by shifting your internal schedule. Slowly, strategically, and in a way that your body actually likes. You reteach your brain when to get alert and when to wind down. You set tiny anchors in your day that pull your workout earlier without you even noticing the shift. In the next section, I'm going to show you the first shift, the small adjustment people make that instantly reduces late-night cravings to train and helps them stop fighting against their own biology. Just say next when you're ready. There's a mistake people make when they try to stop working out late at night. They think the solution is to simply decide to train earlier, set an alarm, make a promise, write it on a sticky note, and maybe for 1 or 2 days they do it. But by day 3, they slip right back into the old habit. Not because they're weak, but because they're fighting their biology instead of teaching it. So before I give you the real fix, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to change a habit when the rest of your life is built around the opposite pattern? Your work schedule, your meal timings, your energy dips, your late dinners, your scrolling at night, they all pull you toward the late workout like gravity. And you don't escape gravity by willpower. You escape it by shifting the orbit. And here's the shift almost nobody talks about. It's not waking up earlier. It's not drinking more caffeine. It's not forcing yourself to just do it. The shift begins with something incredibly simple. Your first burst of movement in the day. Not a workout, not a run, not a big commitment, just movement. Because here's the science, simplified. Your body's clock resets based on light, food, and movement. If you stay slow, stiff, and low energy all morning, your body delays your performance window, pushing your peak strength and peak alertness later, and later, and later, until suddenly, your best energy of the day is hitting you at 8 p.m. And of course, you want to work out at night. That's when your body thinks it should be training.